In this video, we're going to talk about the different sections of the vertebral column. If you've missed any of my previous videos, I have them as a link in the description talking about the brain, the spinal cord, and some other fun facts. So the vertebrae consist of, or the spinal column consists of 26 movable vertebrae and 9 that are fixed. And they all have different names, and so I was going to go over that. The neck vertebrae are called cervical, and they're abbreviated with a C. So if it's the first cervical vertebrae, it's called C1. And that would be way up on top, right below the skull. And then below that would be C2, and then C3, all the way down to C7 in most people. The second area is called your thoracics. And that's abbreviated with a T. And there's 12 different thoracic vertebrae. And what's cool about those is that ribs attach to all 12 of those thoracics. So we know that it's a thoracic vertebrae if they have a rib attached to it. Then below we have the lumbars, or L's. And most people have 5 lumbar vertebrae, and they're abbreviated with L. So it could be L1 or L2 or L3 or L4 or L5. Some people only have 4 lumbar vertebrae. Some people have 6 lumbar vertebrae, but those are kind of outliers. And then we have, at the bottom, we have your sacrum, and there's 5 vertebrae, but most of the time those are fused in adults. And then the last section is your coccyx, and we don't really abbreviate those very often, but those would be like coccyx 1 through 4, but they're fused. They're like these tiny little guys. They're remnants of a tail, and they usually don't take into account too much unless we fall on our butt and we got a coccyx injury, or we break our coccyx from a hard fall on our butt. So cervical is C1 through C7. Thoracic is T1 through T12. Lumbars are L1 through L5 usually, and then sacrum and coccyx.